Hi, once again. Just recently, I've noticed that a lot of my friends on Facebook have been posting some really emotional posts and some real emotional stuff. So I figured that we're going through a little bit of a tough time at the moment, and I just wanted to shed some light as to why some of you are feeling a little bit emotional at the moment, and you're perhaps feeling like the world around you is going crazy. Well, there is a really good explanation for this, and it is called Mercury retrograde. So what is Mercury retrograde? I hear you asking yourself. Well, Mercury retrograde is when the planet Mercury is actually going in the opposite direction to planet Earth. And the speed at which it goes past the Earth actually does affect us human beings here on Earth. So what most astrologers like to say is, as above, so below. So whatever happens up there will definitely impact on us humans down here on Earth. The blog that I've done is basically designed to first of all, it explains what Mercury retrograde is and explains why you're feeling the way that you are at the moment. I also go into some detail where I give you some guidelines along the do's and don'ts during a Mercury retrograde. So one of the big no-nos is not to start anything new or fresh during a Mercury retrograde. And during this retrograde period, Mercury is actually retrograding from the 19th of December right through to the 8th of January 2007. So in between this period, please remember not to start anything new, because it's not likely to be as fruitful as you would like it to be. So don't sign any new contracts, don't do any new business deals, don't form any new friendships. Well, try not to form any new friendships because they may not last as long as you perhaps like them to. So instead of starting new things, you're advised to actually focus on everything that begins with re. So you might want to revisit a project that you need to finish off. You may want to recycle. In terms of, you may want to recycle your clothes, so go through your wardrobe and take some clothes along, to a charity shop. You may want to reconnect with old friends that you haven't seen for a while, friends you may have perhaps lost contact with. And actually, the Christmas and New Year period is a really good time for us to do that anyway. So everything that begins with a re, it's perfectly fine to do. You may also want to redesign or redecorate your living room or kitchen, I don't know, whatever. So on top of the do's and don'ts, I actually go through a list of habits that are good to sort of create about, I'd say probably about a week or two before the Mercury retrograde period. This is just to help you sort of better prepare yourself for Mercury retrograde. And the list includes things like your diet, your intake, your food intake should be at least 50% vegetables or raw fruit and veg. You should actually drink more water as well, as this helps you to keep you more hydrated. And of course, we all know that if you're dehydrated, then this sort of messes with the chemical imbalances in your brains, and you're much more likely to feel a lot more emotional and depressed, and all that kind of stuff. So there is a whole list of things there to help you better prepare yourself for Mercury retrograde, including, and this is really important, I feel that it's better that you actually go through the Mercury retrograde calendar and drop it into your own calendar and put reminders against that, so every time that a Mercury retrograde period is due, you can refer back to the blog for your list of preparation activities. I have actually also put the dates for the Mercury retrograde for 2007, 2017, as well as 2018. So again, you can refer to the blog for that. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on now. So if you want to know more about how to cope with the Mercury retrograde, then please do head over to my blog. It is nachintu.com.